What's up, guys? Ben here, Warden there, and we are going to talk about this standard match of Magic, which is Mono Red Aggro versus Bant Nexus.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this matchup?
It's not a great matchup for us. The Mono Red deck is very low to the ground, as you can see with the Bowmat, and we're just going to chart a course and pitch a Commit to Memory.
Because that costs 4, and that's not efficient.
Correct.
Soulscar Mage. That's a pretty good card.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's like, and we'll gain 3.
Man, all that work he just did.
Right.
That's rude.
Hey.
So
like Wizard Lightning. I did 0 work.
No, you negated that one card.
I negated Wizard Lightning.
Yes, you did. All right, so getting in the red zone for 3. Soulscar Mage, Bowmat.
Yeah.
Pass the turn, leaving up Shock, which is probably going to happen. All right, got some Teferi action here.
Yep. So it's like uptick Teferi. So we get a Karn. I don't see a Fog effect in hand. It's not great for us. So it's like, yeah, those two. Okay.
So now he's debating on
whether he wants to shock now or shock during my turn for the prowess triggers.
And I think actually shocking during... Wow, that's really good.
It's,
yeah.
Is that Wizard Lightning that?
I think this is something you can... yeah, okay.
I was like, all right, that's fine. Just like, shock it. And it was like, prowess trigger. And I was like...
Oof.
All right. I have a second Teferi in hand, so I'm thinking like, I think that's fine. I mean, it's 2 prowess triggers, so it's 5 coming at me.
Yeah, 5 damage.
Yeah.
You know, if he just ignored that Teferi and went for you,
I'd be at 5.
Yeah, and he's got two more damage in hand, 3.
Yeah.
You could just try to play off the Bowmats and off the top to get that reach, which I think honestly should have been the play.
Probably. But like the thing that with the Teferi, right? Like if I untapped with him and like I can just like string together some Nexus of Fates, then he just loses.
Mm-hmm. But there's a point where there's a risk reward, and if the game goes too long,
yeah,
I don't know. There's just a lot of reach, and you have a lot of cards with Bowmat.
Yeah.
Where I think it might have been worth it.
It's like Uncrop Crasher. It's like cool. It's like Shock Teferi. Okay, prowess trigger. It's like all Teferi. I'm like, we'll fuck this. It's like cool.
Cool. It's like, I'm gonna get you. Except you're not.
I mean, he's not looking terrible right now.
I just... Yeah. Alright,
Like,
so...
Float
anyway.
3. Untap. Float additional 3. +1. Nexus. I feel like I could have risked a charter course there to try and find additional land. He's like, I'm going to sack Bowmat. I was like, okay, cool. Alright, he's counting.
Yeah, he was tapped out.
Yes, he was tapped out.
He paid 3 for on-carb Crasher and shocked. So he has no available mana to Bowmat.
Hey, that's a fine one. It's kind of a land.
Yeah. I like I honestly do still think that the plan of putting on that burn to your face instead was the way to go. Because how you take extra turns outside of Nexus of Fate is fogging combat.
Yeah.
And it just relying on doming you in the face instead is, I think, more reliable than playing through fogs.
Alright. It's like I found the Nexus of Fate. Unfortunately, I didn't find an additional land was the problem. It's like, alright, pitch charter course. So I could float. See, I can go up to 6 mana, so it's not quite enough. I think what I end up doing is... I tap mana incorrectly as well because I can't play the second Gift of Paradise.
Oops.
Yeah, that was. Ugh, I think that's just gonna cost me. That's gonna cost me hard this game.
Whether it's not the game, it is the game that it costs you.
It is. So then I'm looking at what to discard. And alright, I'll discard a card.
That seems good.
Yeah.
That seems like a fine discard. Alright, so you get a turn. You give your opponent a turn. That's very nice of you.
It's not what I wanted.
I know, but it was nice of you.
Oh, you get 2 Lava Runner.
Might as well get some more cards under those bow mats.
Yeah.
Get you bow runner as haste?
Because there's 2 instants or sorceries in the graveyard, 2 or more. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, fuck it. I think I drew Nexus. So I'm just like, okay, so I can float 3, untap, float 3 more. Still short, unfortunately. So I'm like, alright, I guess we just accelerate.
Make sure that you can do it next turn.
Yeah, that's kind of... I think I have 1 more fog effect in hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
I hope he's like, yeah, sack Bow Mat, draw all these cards. I'm like, yeah, that seems good.
Uh-huh. Alright, Shock, Chain Whirler, On-Crop Crasher.
Yeah. And I do have a fog effect in hand.
Lightning Strike. And then he's got the Archers as well.
Oh.
Which he plays.
Yeah, Archer has some good reach. It's like Shock to Fairy, Prowess Trigger. It's like, okay. And unfortunately, the Archer you can't redirect the damage because it says each opponent.
Right.
This is like, ah.
Like, but do you see what I mean
Yeah.
about my line of play there? Like, oof, I think he would have lethal on you.
I think I was able to gain enough life for it to been out of the range of lethal. Alright. So uptick to Fairy. I think we got an additional Nexus. So it's like 4, 5, 6, 7 there. So I'm like, I can technically float the 4 and be fine because I can untap those 2. Or
did he make any comment on the fact that all the basic mountains were the same art?
I don't believe he did.
Darn, because I made sure they were all the same.
Okay. So it looks like Oath of Teferi, uptick, because that will allow me to have 2 Teferi untapped triggers, which will give me enough for the Nexus of Fate.
Yes. So at this point, I think the game's pretty much unlocked.
I would agree. Okay, so it's like float 4, go to 8, Nexus. Cool. I was like, alright, and then Island comes back into play end of turn. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a land. So happy about that.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, so it's like
Alright, plays
uptick.
planes, upticks a fairy, draw a card, got Haze of Pollen. Gonna uptick again, because, value.
Yep.
And then we play Nexus of Fate again!
Yep. And I have another one in hand as well.
Yeah, gross.
So
at this point, you probably uptick Teferi again and then ultimate, because that way you can keep Teferi.
I think I have a second one in hand, and I think also because I'll get the untapped triggers as well. I think that's what I end up doing. Cool, I draw a card. And ult him. Alright. So what do I have in hand? It's like, I have an additional Teferi. It's like I can draw 2 cards, exhaust 2 permanents. That seems like a good plan, because then I'll have up to 3 Teferi untapped triggers.
Mm-hmm.
So 6, I'm just like, and then Bow Mat, and then I'm like, you want to use your Bow Mat now? It's like,
He's got, I think the only burn he has is
I think it's like Lightning Strikes. He's like, yeah, I'll put it in my hand. Hope you don't get anything.
Ooh, that second Bowman kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, cool. Take out Archer. It's like, okay, move to end step. All the untap triggers. Nexus Fate. Okay, I'm done now.
I'm bored.
I mean, I'm only exiling like 6 things a turn. It's not that bad. Yeah. No, I think I would have been because I was able to gain the 6 life from the gifts. I think I was able to just get out of range.
So he had. He could have put you at 3 at one point.
Yes, but then I gained 3, putting me back up to 6, and also having the fog effect. So I mean, I guess
the fog literally doesn't matter if all you're doing is all he's doing is doming you and firebrand archer triggers.
So yeah,
there was a route to win that game.
Yeah.
The problem with those cards is those cards in the sideboard. Now that he was looking at the Phoenix, is they're kind of slow.
Yeah, I think
the cards in the sideboard that are big are more for a traditional.
They're more for like the mid-range matchups where you're just gonna have a grindy game. Yeah. And I think he just takes out things and he just brings in more gas. Like I think like Chandra.
Chandra's fine.
Yeah, and I think he just brings in things that are just more gas.
I'm not sure what Fight with Fire is going to do.
Did he bring Fight with Fire?
I think so.
Oh. Maybe he's hoping that I just said low enough times so he can just cast it with Kicker.
Maybe.
Yeah, like the
sighted out firebrand archers. Let's see how that pans out.
Yeah, and then
I personally think they should stay in, but
yeah, and there's additional damage. Like the Flame of Kel, that card is absolutely bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, third one, like it's not a red instant sorcery, it's a red source. So even creatures deal double damage, and it's just like
non-Bowmats.
Yeah, so non-Bowmats, they deal damage +2, and so it's just like when you pay 1 mana to deal 4 damage with the shock or 5 damage for the Wizard Lightning, it's just like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, keep that. Bobo. All about that Bobo life.
That's right. Oh, Bobo. It seems kind of lackluster.
I think it does what it needed to do, because I think I have... Oh, maybe I don't have double white. Maybe that's my issue. Oh, take 2, and an additional 1 from Bobo.
Viashino Pyromancer. 2/1, when it enters the battlefield, deal 2 damage to target creature or player.
Yep. So I think I'm hoping for a white so I can put down...
Target opponent.
I think it's target opponent. I'm not 100%. I'm hoping for a second white source so I can get the history down.
Okay.
It's Kanta. I mean, it's almost as good. I think I have a Fumigate in hand as well, so I'm hoping that's just enough to get me there. Chain Whirler. So, looks like another 4, going to 5.
I need to tap 4 mana.
I don't know. Oh. Having to pitch a settle hurts, but at no 4th land. Oh.
Yeah, that's
pretty... I mean, I have fog effects, but it's just... It's not great. It's like, okay, I mean, yeah, fog. You still get the moment trigger, unfortunately.
Yep.
Card and...
History of New Dawn is pretty much all you can do. Wow! Look at that Bowmat. 4 mountains.
Wow. I think I have a fog.
You drew Wizard Lightning.
Does he have another burn spell, though? If he doesn't have a burn spell,
no.
He's got it.
He
does. Fog.
He's only got the 1.
Okay. Like the fairy. Hey! I need 1 more for the Fumigate. I have... It's like, alright.
Wow. That's amazing.
He was like, attack with that one. Just like, yeah, I got a fog. I'm going to assume you have a burn 3 spell in hand. It's like, come on, untap land. Huh? Oh, irrigated farmland. Oh, the pain.
A tap land.
Right? It's just like, oh. Like, fumigate would have been fine. Cause it's like, alright, like.
It would have been the best thing in the universe at that point for you.
Yeah.
Because he overcommitted.
Yeah. Regained 4 life? So I got up to 6 because he would have Wizard Lightning me back down to 6, and then he has a fistful of mountains. Maybe he top draws fight with fire and then just kick 10 you, and then I'm sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's happened to me once, and it's not a great feeling. Someone's like fight with fire kick, and you're just like, what?
I've only done it once, and it was in practice. I got rid of a Karn and a Lyra because of it. It was good.
Ooh, that's good. Alright, looks like 2 land charter courses. We'll see.
The hand's perfect. What are you talking about? Got lands and spells.
The nice thing with the mono red deck that Sloth is playing is Ravnica has a lot of decent replacement cards that just slot right in. Like the 2-drop elemental that whenever you cast a red spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter if it doesn't have more than 3.
Okay.
And then you can remove 3 counters to get 3 red mana.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really, really, really good. Holy crap.
And then there's an instant speed browbeat.
Yeah, I guess they'll play that. I'm just not a big fan of Browbeat in general.
I mean,
any card that gives your opponent the option. I know they're still both fine, but
I think the bigger one for me is I think it's fine because it's instant speed. The fact that you can just do it at the end of your opponent's turn. Like, all right, you want to counter this, or do you want to give me extra cards to take damage? And it's like, you let me dig cards. Target. Wow. All right.
All right, off to the races. Bomat and double
We're
Logmancer.
going to chart a course, hoping to find a 3rd land. Looks like we at least do. Shuffle in Nexus. Best turn.
Okay, kind of free reign on this turn for him.
Yep.
Oofta.
No green source for me, unfortunately.
It looks like he has a 3rd mountain. No, he does not. I mistook the Firebrand Archers for a mountain.
So I was like, take 3. Firebrand Archer seems like, alright, seems good. Still no green sources, but double white does allow me to play a history.
Yep, at least you get a blocker.
Yeah.
Soulscar Mage. Shock the blocker away.
Yep.
That seems very good. You take a point of damage. Also seems very good.
Yep.
Coming in for 3 damage.
Yep. Down to 11.
Get your draw. Get your dude.
Yep. So no green source. So I'm hoping I have a settle up then.
I see a settle in the back of your hand.
Okay.
It looks like a settle anyway. Alright, Flame of Keld, which probably is not bad.
Does it cost 2 or 3?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I do have a settle. Okay. Whew. So I'm like, would you like to... I should have probably done it to the Bomat trigger on the stack as opposed to letting it resolve. I think that was the mistake on my part.
So
Because
5 mana versus the cards in his hand.
I think
the cards in his hand are probably better.
Yeah.
But he disagrees.
I think he's going for quantity, which, I mean, he has the additional land now. And he's going to go find 4. He's like... So he's going to Wizard Lightning the token. He's double checking, like, right?
And then you take a point of damage off that as well.
Oh, he targeted me.
Okay.
It's like, okay, I will go to 7.
And he gets to go search for 4 basic lands.
Yes. Hey, a green source. Alright, so like, hey, cool. Dome me for 4. I think I can just go gift. And then I think I just go to 10.
Since
tap for double white, get a second penalty, so I get a second blocker.
There you go.
That's where I want to be. Oof, that's a lot of burn in the hand though.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred.
Because he has the insult to injury that he can flash back. So
Yeah.
puts me at 8, and that has haste. He's going to flash it back, which I think does 2 to that and 2 to me, which puts me to 6. And I'm like, I'll trade because I'm gonna get an additional token next. So, so I'm gonna draw first, get the token. All right. So it's like I think we just slam the Teferi.
Seems very good.
Uptick.
Very good.
Looks like we drew a Nexus. It's like untap, pass turn. Oh, Wizard Lightning on the top is pretty good.
He's got 6 damage in hand.
Yep.
Gross.
So yeah, block trade. It's like Wizard Lightning. Like, okay. Like,
Lightning strike?
Yep. I'm just like, yep, you got it.
Hot dang.
Yep. Mono red and 3.
Oofda.